Welcome to Egypt. This is country number 54, and as you can see, I am at the pyramids. Welcome to Chai Travels. In this video, I will take you on a 9-day journey through the mystical and ancient land of Egypt. Before we get started, drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Egypt is a country steeped in history and culture, with a legacy that stretches back over 5,000 years. It is a land of pharaohs, pyramids, temples, and tombs, all testament to a civilization that once was among the most advanced in the world. Egypt is home to some of the most iconic landmarks in human history, including the Great Pyramids of Giza, the Sphinx, the Valley of the Kings, and the Temple of Karnak. These incredible structures are a testament to the engineering prowess of ancient Egyptians and continue to inspire awe and wonder in visitors from around the world. From the ancient Egyptians who ruled Egypt from around 2600 BC to 1070 BC, then the Greeks, the Romans, then Christianity entering in the 1st century AD, and finally conquered by the Byzantine Empire in the 7th century, have all left an impact on Egypt. Beyond its incredible history, Egypt is also a land of vibrant culture with a cuisine, music, and art that is rich and diverse as its history. The bustling streets of Cairo offer a glimpse into modern Egyptian life, while the serene waters of the Nile River carry you past peaceful countrysides and ancient ruins. So come join me on a journey through the wonders of Egypt. This country will capture your imagination and leave you with memories that will last a lifetime. Our first day in Egypt takes us to Giza, just outside of Cairo. Here we'll see one of the most famous landmarks in the world, the Great Pyramids of Giza. These magnificent structures have stood for over 4,500 years and continue to amaze visitors with their size and architectural precision. We will then visit Memphis, the former capital of Egypt. Then to Saqqara necropolis, which has more pyramids that served as a necropolis for ancient Egyptian capital. Finally, we'll visit Dashur, an ancient Egyptian pyramid complex and necropolis. Today is day 2 in Egypt. I'm on a day trip in Alexandria, the city founded by Alexander the Great. This ancient city was founded by Alexander the Great and was once one of the greatest centers for learning in the world. We'll explore some ancient catacombs, the Library of Alexandria, and the stunning Kait Citadel, which offers incredible views of the Mediterranean Sea. Here is where the famed Lighthouse of Alexandria, an ancient world wonder, once stood. Today is day 3 in Egypt, and today I'm exploring Islamic Cairo. This area is filled with beautiful mosques, madrasas, and markets. We'll visit the famous Al-Azhar Mosque, the stunning Sultan Hassan Mosque, and the vibrant Khan El-Khalili Bazaar, where we'll shop for souvenirs and try some delicious local food. We will then take the overnight train to Luxor that will take us about 11 hours. Luxor is often called the world's greatest open-air museum. On day 4, we'll explore the east bank of the Nile River, where you'll see the impressive Karnak temple complex and the Luxor temple. These incredible structures are filled with hieroglyphics, statues, and other ancient artifacts. Today is day 5 in Egypt. I'm on a day trip from Luxor to the temples of Dandara and Abydos, and behind me is the temple of Dandara. We'll visit the temple of Hathor in Dandara, which is dedicated to the goddess of love and music. In Abydos, we'll see the temple of Seti I, which is covered in beautiful carvings and reliefs. Today is day 6 in Egypt, and this is the Valley of the Kings. On day 6, we'll explore the west bank of Luxor, where we'll visit the Valley of the Kings, the Valley of the Queens, the Temple of Hatshepsut, and the Colossi of Memnon. Valley of the Kings is where the tomb of Tutankhamun, one of the most famous pharaohs in all of ancient Egypt, was discovered. We'll also see the unique mortuary temple of Ramesses III at Medinat Habu. Today is day 7 in Egypt. I am on a day trip from Luxor to Aswan, and along the way we'll be starting at Esna, Edfu and Embo temples. Behind me is the first stop, which is the Esna temple, and one of the last temples built in Egypt. These impressive structures were built during the Ptolemaic era and Roman eras and are filled with fascinating stories and legends. Today is day 8 in Egypt and I am at the Abu Simbel temples. The Abu Simbel temples are a pair of massive rock temples built during the reign of Pharaoh Ramesses II. We will also see the Nubian village, which offers a great glimpse into the unique culture and lifestyle of the Nubian people who have lived along the Nile for thousands of years. We'll then take a flight from Aswan to return to Cairo. Today is day 9 in Egypt and I'm exploring the Coptic Cairo. For our final day in Egypt, we'll visit Coptic Cairo, the historic Christian district of the city. We'll start our tour at the Hanging Church, which is one of the oldest and most important churches in Cairo. We'll explore the Coptic Museum, which houses a large collection of Coptic art and artifacts, and visit the Church of Saint Sergius in Bacchus, which is believed to be the site where the Holy Family rested during their flight to Egypt. This is the end of my 9-day journey in Egypt. I absolutely loved the temples, the history, the culture of this country, and it is absolutely incredible. The one thing I would caution anybody that visits this country is about the people, specifically the people that work in the tourism sector. The people, make no mistake, will try to rip you off. Even for something as trivial as a bottle of water, the prices can range from 5 Egyptian pounds to 50 Egyptian pounds, and you have to be prepared to bargain. And if you are in a bazaar or a souk, there will be people following you and haggling you for anything that they want to sell. So absolutely be careful. And there are a lot of scamsters, even in some of the reputed hotels. So you have to be extremely careful and watch out for them. Having said that, I would absolutely recommend visiting Egypt, one of the oldest civilizations in the world. So here are some helpful tips to avoid getting scammed. Pre-book as much as you can using direct sources. Take Uber in Cairo or other ride-sharing apps such as Careem in the rest of the places. Even if you don't ride them, it'll give you a good idea of the price. If someone tells you or gives you any information, don't take it at face value but verify instead. If you're looking to buy souvenirs, get a good idea of the price by first asking in multiple shops. The true price can be sometimes as low as 90% of their starting price. And lastly, don't be afraid to bargain like crazy and offer counter prices that sound kinda insulting even, and be prepared to walk away. And that concludes the 9-day itinerary of Egypt. I hope you enjoyed this journey through the history and culture of this fascinating country.